Is the media's role merely to report on politics, or does it also have a role in shaping it? This question has been at the forefront of political discourse since the dawn of journalism. Traditionally, the media has been seen as the fourth estate, a watchdog ensuring transparency and accountability in politics. This role requires a deep commitment to journalistic integrity and unbiased reporting. However, recent events have sparked debates about the media's role in shaping political outcomes. A prime example is the controversy surrounding the Washington Post's decision not to endorse Kamala Harris, a move that led to significant backlash. The newspaper faced a loss of over 250,000 digital subscribers and several high-level staff resignations, igniting debates on journalistic integrity, media endorsements in political campaigns, and the potential consequences of perceived media bias. As we dive into this controversy, we must remember this. Media can shape politics, but only if we let it. This isn't a simple case of endorsement gone wrong. Let's trace back the events. Our story begins with the Washington Post's decision not to endorse Kamala Harris for the presidency. This decision, made in the heart of the election season, was a surprising one to say the least. The Washington Post, known for its influential editorial stance, had taken a step back from endorsing a candidate that many of its readers supported. The immediate backlash was palpable. Within days, the Washington Post saw a staggering loss of over 250,000 digital subscribers. This was not a mere fluke or a momentary blip in their subscription numbers. This was a significant chunk of their digital readership, expressing their disagreement with the newspaper's editorial decision in the most direct way possible, by withdrawing their support. But the fallout didn't stop there. The controversy also sent shockwaves through the organization itself, leading to several high-level staff resignations. These weren't just any staff members. These were seasoned journalists and editors who had devoted a significant part of their careers to the newspaper. They had chosen to part ways with the Washington Post, citing their disappointment with the newspaper's decision. In response to the backlash, the newspaper made a strategic move. It decided to intensify its paid advertising campaign on social media, promoting stories critical of Donald Trump. This decision was seen by many as an attempt to win back its lost subscribers and quell the internal unrest. But did it work? That's a question for another day. What we do know is that this whole debacle sparked a wider debate about journalistic integrity, the role of media endorsements in political campaigns, and the potential consequences of perceived media bias. This wasn't just about the Washington Post anymore. This was about the entire media landscape and the role it plays in shaping public opinion and political outcomes. The backlash was swift and severe, leading to an ongoing controversy that is yet to be resolved. This controversy doesn't just question the Washington Post's editorial decisions. It has put the spotlight on the entire journalistic community, prompting a re-evaluation of the role and responsibility of media in politics. So, what does this controversy mean? Why is it causing such a stir? Let's step back for a moment and look at the big picture. The Washington Post, a respected and influential institution, has found itself at the center of a maelstrom. They've chosen not to endorse Kamala Harris, a decision that's led to an enormous loss of over 250,000 digital subscribers and triggered several high-profile resignations. The Post's response? An intensified paid advertising campaign. A move that's only fanned the flames of controversy. This situation brings to the forefront several fundamental debates about the role of media in our society. First, let's talk about journalistic integrity. The question here is whether the Post, by choosing not to endorse a candidate and then running a campaign critical of another, has compromised its commitment to impartiality. Has the Post's editorial board allowed its political preferences to influence its journalistic decisions? Then there's the issue of media endorsements in political campaigns. These endorsements have traditionally been a way for media outlets to express their views on the candidates. But the question is, should they? Or should media outlets remain neutral, letting their readers make up their own minds? Finally, there's the matter of perceived media bias. The Post's decision and subsequent actions have led some to accuse the newspaper of bias against Harris and favoritism towards Trump. Whether or not these claims are valid, they reveal the potential for media decisions to be interpreted as partisan, which can undermine public trust. These debates have far-reaching implications not just for the Washington Post, but for the entire media industry. They underscore the delicate balance that media outlets must strike between expressing their views and maintaining their credibility. They also highlight the need for transparency in editorial decisions to maintain public trust. For the public, this controversy is a wake-up call, a reminder to be vigilant consumers of news, to question, to probe, and to demand transparency and accountability. The controversy surrounding the Washington Post's editorial decisions serves as a stark reminder of the power and responsibility of the media in shaping politics. So where does this leave the role of media in politics? This controversy has opened up a Pandora's box of questions about the future. Will media institutions continue to wield such influence in shaping political narratives? Or will we see a shift towards more decentralized, citizen-led reporting? This is not just about the Washington Post or Kamala Harris. It's about the potential for perceived media bias to impact political outcomes and the public's trust in news sources. And it's about the role we, as consumers of news, want these institutions to play in our democratic process. In the wake of this controversy, some may call for more transparency in editorial decisions, while others may demand a complete withdrawal of media from the endorsement game. As we grapple with this controversy, one thing is clear: the role of media in politics is evolving, and it's up to us, as consumers of news, to decide what we want that role to be. Thank you for watching Topics on Trend. Go ahead and check out another trending video on our channel here. Like, subscribe, comment, and share.